Hey guys, Text216 here from the Deluxe Gamers, and welcome to an Alolan Pokemon form discussion video. So, today we're going to be talking about 3 Pokemon that have Alolan forms. And it's going to be Alolan Raichu, Alolan Marowak, and Alolan Exeggutor. Now, the only thing that separates them from the rest of the Alolan forms, not just because they have different different typings, it's that they only have one Alolan evolution. Their pre-evolved forms only stay normal. They don't have an Alolan variant. So, how are we going to be able to evolve these Pokemon into their forms? Because Pokemon Go chance cannot make it that they can't evolve. Every Pokemon that has an evolution needs to be able to evolve. So, how will this be fixed? Because for Cubone, you can only get Alolan Marowak at night and at level 28. But levels are like an invisible stat in the game. So, then for Execute, when you give it a Leaf Stone, which is not in the game either, and if it's in Alola, then it gets into Alolan Exeggutor. Thing is, there's no way I don't think they can do that, because they're saying they're going to release it worldwide, so it's not going to be like you take it actually to a tropical region on the earth, let's just say Hawaii, then you evolve it and it'll get to Alolan Exeggutor. I don't think that's going to happen, because, like I said before, it's a worldwide release. Then we have the Pikachu line. We're not going to be focusing on Pichu, but the Pikachu line. The only way to get Pikachu into Alolan Raichu in the main series games is via Thunderstone in Alola, which again, like I explained with Execute, I don't think they're gonna make regional specific evolutions, because obviously I don't know how they're gonna do that, and they said it's worldwide, like again, they said that. So, what is my solution to these problems? I think, idea number 1. They put them in a raid, but this is like not as good as idea as number 2. So let's go over the first one, them being in raids. Them being in raids is basically because mostly they're like super rare to find, and the only way you'll be able to find them is with the increased odds. But then how are you supposed to find them afterwards? What if someone skipped or just joined after this event happened? How are they going to get it? Because it's going to be super rare and you can't evolve that Pokemon into that form. So, put them in raids, and they'll come back every once in a while. Raichu, I say, would probably be a tier 3 raid. And then Alolan Exeggutor, he's already a raid. I'm pretty sure he's a tier 2 raid. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, if he is not a tier 2, then this guy should be a tier 2 or 3. And then Alolan Marowak, we already know he's already tier 2, so he's gonna be tier 2. The only one I'd see tier 3 is Alolan Raichu, because I'm pretty sure I think there's 2, like I said before. So, the problem with this is, not everyone's gonna be able to get them, because tier 3, it's already hard enough to single a tier 3. And also, the main reason is because not everyone's going to team up against Alolan Raichu. Even though it is going to be a new Pokemon, not everyone is going to be able to get it because, you know, because of the rural players. Because there's those situations with that. Even though the Pokestop submission should be coming out later this year along with Gen 4 and PvP. But that's in another video that I'll be going over. But, back to the topic. Like I said before, the bad thing is because not enough people will probably join for tier 3, and then you won't get the Alolan Raichu, but you'll get the other ones, because tier 2 are already good enough to single. You're good enough to single tier 2 once you have Pokemon in like the 1000s to close 2000s, you're pretty set to go from there. So now, here's the best idea I think they should have for this. How to evolve these Pokemon. Now, before we go into the second one, I just want to say, split evolutions. You have 2 buttons. Just like, for example, Poliwhirl to Poliwrath or Politoad. You have the button to select. You either Poliwrath or Politoad. 50 candies for Poliwrath, 50 candies, and a King's Rock for Politoad. But here's the problem with the idea for the Alolan forms. In order to do that, you're gonna have to give them the evolution item, because you can't just like have 2 separate evolutions without having an item, because you can't choose your evolution. Like, you have to give them a specific stone in order to change the evolution that you want. And that's pretty much been a staple of Pokemon for like a long time. Besides Wurmple, he is the only exception. Because it depends on its random hidden number, value, or whatever, and then it determines if it's Cascoon or Silcoon. That's the only exception for that Pokemon. So, now on to number 2. I only have 2 reasons, but number 2, the best reason is adding a stone. And not just Thunderstone, not a Leaf Stone, not a Dusk Stone or Fire Stone. I think they should add a new stone that's exclusive to Pokemon Go only. Now you're probably wondering why. Why can't you just add the little stone? Well, here's the problem. The Thunderstone and the Firestone would affect Eevee. And then we're gonna have to implement Eevee to be able to evolve into Jolteon or Flareon. But on top of that, they're gonna have to add the Water Stone and make sure Vaporeon can use the Water Stone. But at the same time, Poliwrath needs the Poliwhirl needs the Water Stone to get to Poliwrath, so they're gonna have to implement too. And that would just be adding on work for them just to add new forms for Pokemon. So, that's where the new stone idea comes in. I'm gonna call this codename Alolan Stone. And this Alolan Stone, when you have this specific amount of candies, you can get Cubone to evolve into his Alolan Marowak, Execute to evolve into Alolan Executor, and Pikachu to evolve into Alolan Raichu, so that people can get those shiny Alolan Raichus, because I know a lot of people are gonna want those shiny Alolan Raichu. Because, like I said before, those the stones that usually evolve them in the main series games would cause a problem, and then everyone that needs that stone to evolve would have to be implemented with that stone to evolve into. Like Vileplume, for example, for the Leaf Stone, you're gonna have to make sure that Gloom has a Leaf Stone and 100 candies to evolve it. And that's just adding more work on its own than it should. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's my idea. The best idea for me is the second idea. I think that's the best idea. Unless they do a split evolution and you don't need a stone for it. Or you just need extra candies to get them to it. That's also another cool idea. But then you're just going to need a lot more candies. It would just be a waste of a candy for a Pokemon. It's probably not going to be as worth it. Like, for example, let's make Cubone. You're going to need 100 candies for Cubone to evolve into Alolan Marowak. That would be a bad idea, because probably Alolan Marowak is not going to be that much good as Marowak. Is probably going to be a little bit better than Marowak, or maybe even a bit worse. I think it's going to be a bit better, mainly because it's a fire and a ghost type, and fire is already a pretty powerful type, and ghost is a pretty powerful type in Pokemon Go. So, that is my ideas of how they should work these specific 3 Pokemon. Its evolutions. Replace that Thunderstone with a Alolan Stone for Pikachu, for Execute, and Cubone, because those are the only Pokemon that have one Alolan form in their evolution line, and their base evolution doesn't get it, besides Pikachu, because he has a baby form. But yeah, pretty much their base evolution is an Alolan form, only its last one. So, if you guys agree with the idea, make sure you hit the like button, share with your friends to see if they agree with this idea. Probably they're not going to do this idea. They're probably going to do something totally different that me or pretty much no one else is ever going to think of doing it. But if it does, man, I just predicted what's going to happen. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the speculation video for the Pokemon Gen 7 evolution forms, the Alolan forms. And without further ado, have a good time gaming, guys. Peace out and have an awesome day.